Today, you'll be learning how to deceive your opponent with your action, and you'll also learn how to keep a good muscle memory. So before learning how to keep a good muscle memory, you have to learn what to deceive and when to deceive. So in my case, as I'm a small target to even for the average person, let's say an average person is about 5'6" or 5'7". I'm just 5'2", 8", not even 5'3", 4". I'm just 5'2", 8". So I'm a small target to even an average guy. I'm just 5'2", 8", and or just 55 kilos. So I'm a small target even for an average guy. So I have to keep in mind that even if I'm caught, even if I'm a small target, so that if I'm caught, I can be simply crushed. If I don't know how to, deceive, I just be caught and just be crushed. So in order to deceive, you just have to keep a regular momentum of let's say your movement, or let's by throwing combinations. So you just have to deceive the other guy, deceive your opponent by maintaining a regular momentum. So in boxing, you do this because you just keep your momentum and just let that things flow inside you. So you just keep this and just go, just throw some punches, throw some hooks, throw some uppercuts, all those things. So if you're a small target and if you want to deceive the other guys, you just have to keep an irregular momentum. So this thing, even if it's your footwork, see, you just have to keep your eyes onto the target and deceive the target. Let's say if it's a momentum, if you want to deceive the target, keep your eyes on the target and just move irregularly. Let's say in Bruce Lee have said that you just have to flow like water. So you just flow like water. You just have big spaces. Use all your spaces. Maintain a regular momentum. So you deceive the opponent with your momentum. And how to deceive your opponent with throwing punches, throwing hooks, and all those things. Keep in mind that don't use combinations. So even if you're using combination, don't use only one combination. Just use limitless combinations, because fighting is all about technique, and it's not only about just learning how to throwing a good jab or a good hook like that. No, fighting is about technique. You cannot throw a jab if a person is side kicking. That is a foolish movement. Let's say a person is side kicking, which is the longest attack, and let's say you imagine you're throwing a jab to this person. The side kick comes to your rib, you're open here, jab is useless. So it's all about technique and being in that fight. So deceiving is all about knowing your surroundings, being attentive, being present and observing the opponent and all those things, and keeping an irregular momentum of whatever you're doing. I mean, if it's a combination, even if it's a moment. So you learn the technique of deception. You just have to practice all those things, because rinse your eyes in the cold water, so you only blink less while you get hit. You should not blink while you get hit or when it's near. And if you blink, that split second can break your bone. You should not blink while you're fighting. This is a very, very bad thing to do. So about blinking and all those things, I just explained to you. It's just a small thing. I'll just explain to you the shots in the later videos. So let's say of deception right now. So you have to understand your surrounding, you have to be attentive, you have to be observing all those things, and you have to keep an irregular momentum of whatever you're doing. Let's say if it's the movements and the combinations, everything should be regular. You know, you have to keep your jab, because you're not gonna throw a jab when the person is side kicking you. So you have to observe first. So what the person is throwing, if the person is throwing, jab is not a good movement. If the person is throwing a side kick, you just have to go in and just swipe the other leg, or you just have to go in and just give him a hit on the solar plexus. And that, and knowing that is a technique. So you deceive the enemy to get into the circle and just finish him off. Now, let's go to the muscle memory. So in order to learn the muscle memory, what I like to teach in JDY is that, the Ip Man stance. See this thing. So in order to learn the muscle memory, let's say an opponent is standing in front of you with the same stance. So you just have to close your eyes, get your chi in, and just flow. The thing that you have to do is get a, break a bone, or break his jaws, or get his neck, or find his weak points in this T space. So this is the T space. See, there is 3 points here, and there is one here, and one here, and one here. This is the T space. So you just have to find a space that you want to attack, and just keep in mind that the opponent who is standing in front of you, especially if you don't want opponents to do this thing with you, you have to keep yourself in mind that the opponent who is standing in front of you is way better or greater than you. So you have to meditate really thoroughly and get the person's aura, or the ghost of the person that you want to fight. So let's say you're fighting, the person is standing in the same stance like this. So you're just moving his hands away, and just hitting him to the jaw, and that has been blocked by his other hand, and you're blocking it with, this hand has been taken away by his left hand, see, this has been taken away by his left hand. So now you are catching his left hand, now you're free, you're hitting again, and the hand is being moved by his right hand. Now you're throwing a hook. Just like imagine situations while you're fighting with your ghost. So this is a best thing that you can do to train your attention, your observation, and let's say to improve your technique, because you can already predict the situation which comes to you way before it has happened to you. You can just see it in your head way before it has actually happened to you. So this thing can train, this thing can do really good things to you. Really good things. So we see you next time. Stay out. One more thing that I have to say to my fans is that I'm writing a book about JDY. So people who like my martial arts, please do subscribe, please do like my videos, and stay out.